But today I have summoned courage. Like today I have gained a lot of courage to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it before, but I feel like it's very, very important to open up and talk about it. It is our story. We share to encourage a lot of people. You know, people that will know you or people that know you will always be like, oh, so this is what she's going through, this is what he's going through. Never mind, your story will reach far above and beyond people that do not know you. You need someone that you can relate to. You need someone that you can talk to, someone that has that particular medical condition. Hello, beautiful people. I am back here again. Thank you so much for stopping by today. My name is Ngozi. In case you don't know, I am a Nigerian YouTuber. I base in California with my family. Thank you. I am so glad to be with you again today. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and to all my returning subscribers, I really do appreciate you from my heart. Okay, thank you so much. You mean so much to me. So you guys remember from the previous video I talked to you about awareness of NICU. Now there's another awareness I am here to talk to you about, okay? But before we dive into that, first thing is just a disclaimer. I am not a doctor, I am not a medical advisor. I'm just a woman that have a child with a special need, and I'm going to be talking to you guys from experience and the knowledge that I have been able to gather so far, okay? So if you want to hear about that, I want you to keep watching. And secondly, another thing I want to talk about, this is so important to me. I just want to share out the story, to put this story out here, not to attract pity, but to attract what? Support, because a lot of people do not want to, talk about this. A lot of people don't want to bring it out. A lot of people don't feel like sharing their stories on social media. I'm sharing this because I want to give out to the community that gave to me when I was seriously in need of information concerning this medical condition. Okay, so you guys, I want us to dive into this. So you guys, today we are going to be talking about a particular birth defect called what? Hydrocephalus. Hydrocephalus. This month is also a month that we create awareness about this medical condition called hydrocephalus. It's just a chronic disease. I don't know whether you have heard about that or you have seen someone. A little example before I continue. Growing up, there is this boy that we grew up with. His head is very, very big, and nobody know exactly what is wrong with him. We see him, his head is so big. At that time, I believe that the parents of this boy do not have any information concerning hydrocephalus because the head keep getting big. There was no treatment, there was no placement of shunt. But I am here to create awareness to my Nigerian community, to African community, to the world at large. I know a lot of people know about hydrocephalus. I got to know about hydrocephalus because my baby had it. So yeah, and I get a lot of people saying that, oh, you shouldn't talk about this, you shouldn't put it out there. But I will tell you the reason why I'm talking about this. When the doctor told me about my daughter's medical condition, I personally needed a realistic lifestyle of children living with hydrocephalus. I went to YouTube, I went to Google, I went to read on any article. That was how I got exposed to certain information online, because it was so terrible. When the doctor will tell you all these things that will happen to your child. I want to see people that have children that are living with hydrocephalus. Like, I want to relate to the culture where I am coming from. But guess what? I was highly disappointed because there is a lot of people, I would say Africa or Nigeria, putting out that on social media because people are scared of being judged. People are scared of being tamed. You are putting too much on social media. But this is my story. This is my documentary. And I am here to share with you guys. So yeah, I saw a lot of white people. That is how I got to know. A lot of people share it for us to get information, for us to know what is hydrocephalus, what is, water on the brain, how children living with that medical condition, how they cope, their journey, because what the doctor told us is quite different from the reality. So I want to feel the reality before my baby is born. So that is why I went to YouTube. At that point, my husband will be driving to work. He will send me an article, say, hey, go and read this, take your time and read it and understand. Just take your mind out from what the doctor told you, because it was so scary. Hearing all those things from the doctor telling you your child will not do this, your child will not do that, your child will not do this, it puts me in a mode of anxiety, a mode of stress, getting to a mode of, depression. I couldn't handle it because no mom, I say it again, no mom or no mother or mom to be, we want their child to be completely depending on them for the rest of their life. Nobody. But one thing I'm so excited about is that my daughter have the opportunity to be born in a country where she will be taken care of. Like you guys, whenever I look out on social media and see people that their children have hydrocephalus in Africa, the head keep getting big, there is no treatment. It can be taken care of by surgery, your neurosurgeon monitoring the brain, the shunt, and make sure that everything is working perfectly. So yeah, when I see my fellow people from Africa, the children suffering from hydrocephalus, it brought tears to my eyes, because when I look at my daughter, how far she has gone with all the things that the doctor told us, I am here to share it. I am here to talk about it because this is our journey, and I am putting out this information so that tomorrow my daughter will watch this video and see our journey and see our input and see what we have been able to do so far for her, me and her, my husband and my children, everyone around us that has been part of this journey, for a lot of other people. Because thousands of children in America have hydrocephalus. A lot of people are scared about that. They don't know too much information about that. And me giving out my own experience will give another person hope, because tomorrow I never know who is going to come across this video that has any medical condition or that will have any medical condition. Don't pray that it will happen, but this is life. Anything can happen. The way people die, this is how people will just grow up tomorrow and have a medical condition. Nobody prays to die of cancer. Nobody prays for cancer or any of this, chronic disease to befall them. Whatsoever life throws at you, use your hand and catch it and make something out of it. And this is exactly what I am doing right now. So you guys, I want to tell you what is hydrocephalus, treatment option, and how those children can live their life. So first, hydrocephalus is known as excess or extra fluid on the brain. So I know you must have seen a lot of children, their head is big. You'll be wondering, what is wrong with this child? Why is the head big? Most of them have a condition called hydrocephalus. It is a birth defect. It is when the brain has a lot of excess fluid, and if hydrocephalus is not treated or if it is not managed, it can lead to a lot of complications like brain damage, delay in development, a lot of things. But sometimes people that have mild hydrocephalus, they live their normal life. One of the treatment option of hydrocephalus, the first and very, very important one, is what? VP shunt. I remember when the doctor told us about my baby's condition. They refer us to a particular big children's hospital. We go and see a specialist about the VP shunt. They explain everything to us, that this is how her condition is going to be immediately she is born. She is going to be undergoing surgery. So this lead me to why we stay in NICU. So yeah, when my daughter was born, 2 days after she was born, so she was taken in for surgery. The surgery is a placement of shunt. It is called placement of shunt by either the right or the left. Yeah, place a shunt here, and when they place the shunt, it goes through the body so that the shunt will drain the extra fluid from the brain down to the body, so that the body will use it and it goes away through urine. So this is it. A lot of people live with hydrocephalus, and you can still live your normal life, but it's so hard. It's a journey. It's not something that you wake up today, hydrocephalus is gone. Some people might need revision, which is called revision. That is what it's called, for them to visit the shunt and make sure that the fluid is draining. December last year, December 2019, she undergo the second surgery or the third surgery for what is called revision. The shunt, because she started her head started getting big, going above the head circumference. So the doctor, the neurosurgeon, said that she needed a revision for them to look at the shunt and make sure that everything is working. And when they look at that, they find out that it was clogged, so they have to clean it and then put it back again. So we stay in the hospital for about I think 3 to 4 days, and after that we came back home. We started another process of recovery. So yeah, the reason why I'm sharing this is that being a special need mom, the truth is that you need support, whether you like it. Let me not say not, because some people doesn't want to, but the truth is that you need support. Like, you need someone that you can relate to, you need someone that you can talk to, someone that has that particular medical condition of your child, somebody that you can look up, because anybody that his or her child doesn't have any medical condition doesn't know what other people are going through, because anybody that understands what hydrocephalus is, what the children went through, the person can be able to talk to me, give me hope from their own experience. I am here today to do what? To create an awareness about hydrocephalus. Now, coming from Africa, coming from Nigeria, where I came from, I've been in this country for 6 years now, and I believe that I've gained a lot of knowledge concerning health and a lot of things. I'm so happy that I was able to give back to my community to create awareness about medical condition. We tend to stigmatize children that has a lot of medical condition. Where I'm coming from, people don't know what is autism. People don't know what is Down syndrome. People don't know what is spina bifida or hydrocephalus. You know, cerebral palsy, a lot of these medical conditions that was then, I don't know if now, this is 6 years ago, I believe that now a lot of people must have gained knowledge, but I'm talking from when I was growing up. There is this little boy, I will use the name Tochukwu in this story I'm about to share with you. There's this boy, his name is Tochukwu. Let me use Tochukwu. His real name is not Tochukwu, but I'm using Tochukwu as an example. We grew up together, a very young, handsome little boy. He's about 5 to 6 years. This boy, it is lately that I realized that he suffered from autism, and is a severe autism, and it's so difficult for you or for anyone in the house to control that little boy. But nobody know that this boy is suffering from autism. He was taken to prayer houses. They flogged him a lot because he make a lot of noise. He will be shouting, he will be shouting, he will be shouting. Everybody in the church, you know, this kind of people will be looking at you, people will be staring at him. Nobody knows information about autism because there is none. So everything, they look at you from the angle of being possessed. This boy, they will flog this boy, they will take him to prayer houses. In those days, there's this particular evangelist in Nigeria, and then whenever he comes, they will take this little boy to that the revival for the evangelist to pray for him, without knowing that he needed medical attention. The annoying part of it is that this boy will wander and leave the house. They will be looking for him every single time. They will look for him left, right, everybody. I feel for the parents. I don't blame the parents. But it's just that there was no information about autism in those days. Nobody knew about it. Whenever you have any medical condition, they will stigmatize you. I know of a woman that her son has a medical condition. They will leave this child in the house and lock up the house and go for Bible study, because they don't know what to do with the child. Whenever you come with that child in a public place, they will be looking at you. Whenever the child make a noise, people will be staring at you as if you're not a human being. But when you see a child that have a medical condition, come down to their term and be able to understand them. Back to my story, this boy will be missing. Every police station in Onitsha then knows this boy I'm talking about. Because he will miss, they will go and bring him back. He will miss, they will go and bring him back. At a point, Tochukwu got lost. They looked for him, they didn't see him. Because he kept missing, sometimes they will feel like Tochukwu will come back. He doesn't know his way back to his house. Had it been they took him to the hospital for proper diagnosis, this boy might have been alive today. What am I saying? I look for information. My rescue was YouTube. My rescue was Google. And also a lot of written articles. Those days, that was 2 years ago. But today I have summoned courage. Like today I have gained a lot of courage to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it before, but I feel like it's very important to open up and talk about it. The highest thing people will say, oh, her daughter has hydrocephalus, her daughter has this. That's fine. It is our story. We share to encourage a lot of people. You know, people that will know you or people that know you will always be like, oh, so this is what she's going through. This is what he's going through. Never mind. Your story will reach far above and beyond people that do not know you. So I am sending out this message today to give hope. My daughter stayed in NICU because she has hydrocephalus. She was placed VP shunt, and we stayed there for almost 3 weeks before we leave. It was a struggle, a stress for me because I have to fly every single day. I will pump breast milk, and they will take it to the NICU. I will put it there, and they will give to my child when I'm not around. But when I'm around, I will breastfeed my child. And it was a very difficult journey for me. Sometimes I will be in my car, I will cry because I don't have help. I have to take my 2 other children to my friend and leave my children with my friend, and I have to drive to the hospital. I have C-section, you guys, too, like major surgery that I need rest. But because it is what it is at that time, so I had to go and stay with my child because it's very, very important for me to bond with her. As little as she is, that was first 2 to 3 weeks of her life. So yeah, I've seen a lot of people, you know, sending me message on Instagram, giving me hope and encouraging me. A lot of people reach out to me, not YouTubers, because I made a post in my Instagram. In case if you're not following me, ZIKKIE'S_, follow me. I share a lot of stories there. So a lot of people reach out to me on Instagram. They were like, you are so bold. I don't know that this is happening. My daughter have this medical condition. 3 people that reach out to me and say, my daughter has this medical condition, I'm stressed out. I am tired. This is too much for me. I say, you know what? Don't worry. I am here to give you hope. I'm here to encourage you. I know it's not easy. That is why I said you need the support. In fact, I'm just opening up on our journey. I want to create more memories. I want to create stories that other people will watch and be encouraged to go on their journey. It is not easy, okay? But I am here because the stories or the things that the doctor told me is just in the past. I've embraced my life. I've embraced this journey. It is who I am called to be, and I am living this life. My daughter is living her life. It's a journey. We are going one step at a time. So you guys, I've come to the end of today's video. I hope that you really enjoyed this video, and if you see anyone suffering from hydrocephalus, autism, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, do not stigmatize them. They are just human beings. It's just that it happens to them. It can happen to anybody. So yeah, I'm going to be ending this video. Part 3 is loading very, very soon. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Subscribe to be a part of my family. Thank you guys so much for your love, your support on Instagram and on YouTube. I feel so blessed to have you watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a beautiful week. Stay safe out there. Bye.